the job. He said, well, my coaching career and I speak French. Obviously, Senegal, a French-speaking country, has helped, and he's really enjoying it.
We're going to do the best, at least I am, with the pronunciations for NBA Academy Afra from Senegal. Okay, we're underway. The tip is controlled by Bosco Institute.
Africa comes out in man-to-man.
There's a left side corner three by Murphy, and he drains it.
Not afraid to take shots. Took a lot of shots last night, an offensive threat.
And he's probably played here before. Kyle Murphy's from Weston, Mass. I'm sure he's played in a lot of tournaments here at AIC. That's Mohab, delivering on the left side. Jerry down low, a little stutter step move and a duck under, and Nelly Jr. Joseph, the 6'9", forward from Nigeria, banks it home.
Nice set to start the ball game out. Big fella got low, finished around the basket. You like to see that.
Another three left side in and out this time for Kyle Murphy, and we get a foul called underneath.
Murphy not afraid to take those open shots.
He's got a nice looking stroke, Murphy does.
Yep, swing the ball, open three, basket, like that.
And as a coach, you got to love that, the follow through, right? Waving goodbye to the basketball.
Fall through high.
It's exactly what you look for when you're a coach. When we get a foul down low, as Mohab Yasser Abladifa.
Very nice job. Very nice job, Bruce, that pronunciation.
You know, it may or may not be perfect.
Well, we'll go with it. I'll call him Mohab to the free throw line, shooting two.
Now this fella, 6'3", good size. He's from Egypt. I am amazed when I was looking at the rosters, and the free throw is good. I am amazed at just the versatility of where everybody has come from. I mean, you've been around the AAU program, a long, long time. And my son played a little bit of cup of coffee, but just where everybody is from, it's just all over the country, everywhere, nationwide.
Yeah, it's a great thing with this prep school basketball. If you have kids from every state, all these different countries, and they have an opportunity to come on the scene and play for college coaches and hopefully get a scholarship.
Cooley delivers for Sumanik. A little jump hook won't go. It's tipped around. Sticking with it is Sumanik. Nice job by him. Shot clock resets. Next shot no good, and it's rebounded by NBA Academy. They look to run and a traveling violation before the steal. It was a nice anticipation by Nicholas Boyd, but a turnover.
One of the biggest things for the Team Africa is the speed of the game. They're not really used to the speed of the game. That's why this is a great opportunity for them to work on their skills.
Substitutions for Bosco Institute. The big fella, Demetrius Katsibas, 6'10", center from Athens, Greece, checks into the game. He's at the high post. He'll probably set about 30 screens a game, right? With size like that.
Yeah, set a nice screen for Murphy. Wide open three, rolls out.
Jerry gets the rebound for NBA Africa. It's a 4-3 game. NBA Academy on top. Bruce Beal and Michael Burns with you in the first of four here. Nice rebound underneath by the big fella Katsibas. This is Nicholas Boyd from New York. Works it down low and a left-hand jump hook.
Yeah,
by Katsibas, a quick release.
Yeah, made some nice moves last night. Didn't finish them all, but I thought he had some nice post moves. Nice to see them going to him early, scoring with his left hand.
That is almost an unblockable shot right there, right? When you turn with your left.
Absolutely.
Phi down low has it poked away by Katsibas. And on the run, here comes Javon Cooley. He goes all the way and lays it in with the right hand.
Slasher, puts his head down, gets the basket, can score with either hand.
Graduating this year, he's from Chicago, Illinois. Nice pass underneath for Jerry. A jump hook, no. Katsibas making his presence felt here early with another rebound. So he's got a bucket, a screen for a basket, a couple rebounds, and a steal. Murphy passes up the shot. Now for the left side, Cooley off the back rim, no. Rebound tipped around and grabbed by Africa. Here comes Samuel all the way. Banks it up good. And are they going to count it? No basket. No continue. It's not the NBA yet, right, Mike?
Yep. Throw it ahead, drive to the basket, get the ball. Big fella catches the ball on the blocks, goes over his right shoulder. Tough move.
Yeah, I mean, how do you can't block that
Absolutely
shot, right?
not. Very, very difficult. Unless you come from behind, you're going to not be able to.
Maybe Nate Thurman could block it. But, see, Michael's old enough to remember Nate Thurman.
Absolutely.
Right? Here's Samuel working it down low. Shot clock at 15. Long three right side by Phi, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, and we get a foul on Bosco Institute.
Jerry, nice offensive rebound, long arms, really active on the backboard. Bosco's going to have to do a better job keeping them off the offensive glass.
So you think NBA Africa won't be ready really for the speed, right, of Bosco Institute, but they definitely have the length.
They have the length. They have the athleticism. It's just the speed of the game. They're just not used to the speed of the game. They're used to playing. So a lot of them play soccer, so they have very good feet, but it's just the speed of the game.
Little turnaround by Nelly won't go, and another rebound pulled down by Katsibis, using his body well. Here comes Boyd out of the pack. Take it all the way. Banks in with left hand, no good, and a hustling rebound by Jerry underneath. Mohab, graduating 21 from Egypt, as I mentioned earlier. Samuel looking to drive. Nice little duck under pass for a jumper by Nelly. No good. Rebound tip. Boyd had it. Got it back. And Bosco Institute with the rock. Down, or up 7-4. Down low, Subanik off the pass, and he banks it in.
Nice set right there.
Oh, it looks like Katsibis can pass also, Mike.
Yep, he went high-low. They didn't go out and guard him. Made a nice pass on the post.
He showed a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Now pretty good defense in the post.
Again, he's one of those intriguing big guys. You just want to continue to watch him play because his upside is so high.
And as a coach, that's what you're looking for, right? A little bit of everything.
Yeah, especially with a big kid. You know, the fact that he can run, he's got good hands, and he's got some skill to his game. He's someone you want to see over and over again.
So far, so good for him. Here's Kyle Murphy. He's got good size, 6'6", as I mentioned earlier, from Weston, Mass. Being harassed by Samuel. Now Katsibis down low. Tough pass to handle, and a steal by Nelly.
Got to throw that pass up around his chest area. It's tough for big guys to get down low like that.
3-point lead for Bosco. Check that, 5-point lead. There's my Central Connecticut math, and a foul called underneath as Mohab took it to the rack, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
Yep, little high-low action. Dropped the ball inside of Sumanek. Scores. Nice basket, nice set. I think Bosco called that their 5 play.
And the free throw, no good. You may notice that we have sound effects on the right side of the basket, not on the left, but it's a great job by this production crew, and it's honored to be asked to be here and see some terrific players, some of the best around the country. 2 free throws missed, but an offensive rebound. Now a 3 way off by Victor Ize, and it's rebounded by Bosco. Here comes Boyd out of the pack, always looking to run now, switching hands. Left-hand layup no good by Cooley. Still loose, tipped around, and here comes Africa. Samuel, left side. Nice bounce pass down low for a layup up and in by 5.
Nice athletic move, pushing the ball ahead in transition. Mo had the drop-off basket for 2.
Babacar 6'7", will graduate next year from Senegal. Boyd's gone the whole way. Murphy thinks about it. Big fella hands off. Boyd. Shot clock under 10, and Murphy dribbled it out of bounds. Offensive set didn't look solid that time.
No, a little bit sloppy. Yep, Africa pushed the ball ahead in transition, finish, 2 points.
And that's the old, that's just a little thing, but a bounce pass there, right? He drew the defender, the big fella, Katsibis, and then delivered a beautiful bounce pass.
Absolutely, nice finish around the goal.
Left side, Ize works it down low. Good defense underneath.
Yeah,
Tayon Neal is checked in.
Yeah, Neal's a big body. He's got to work on moving his feet.
And we get a blocking foul. So far, Mike, we've only worked together for about 6 minutes, but that's the understatement of the night so far.
Absolutely.
That Tayon Neal is a big body. Now, they list him at 6'10".
He's all of it. He's all of it. But he's got soft hands. He's pretty agile for a man his size.
He almost committed his second foul in 5 seconds, but instead a traveling violation called.
Had a huge hammer dunk last night, brought the crowd to its feet. He works on his conditioning. He's got a chance to be special.
Well, that's the thing, right? A kid like that, you see, he seems to have pretty good hands also, and I'm sure, as time goes on, he tried to deliver a pass for J.R. Christen, who's checked in. Christen shot no good. He's from Illinois. A rebound cleared underneath. Here comes Africa. Streaking and driving all the way is Mohab.
Africa feels much more comfortable getting out, using their athleticism, scoring transition.
How much basketball do they play in Egypt?
I haven't taken a sabbatical over there yet. You wouldn't think a bunch, but obviously he's committed to come here, so obviously it's very important to him in his future.
Javon Cooney, the 6'5", he'll graduate this year from Chicago, Illinois. Now a spinning move by Samuel banks it up no, and the rebound by Neal underneath. They look to run. This is Christen on the left side for Cooley. In the right corner, but stepping out of bounds was Alex Rayford. 6'4" guard from Chicago, Illinois.
Rayford's going to know where he is on the floor. Unfortunately, get himself out of bounds on that sideline, cost them a turnover going the other way.
Abdoulaye Fall checks into the game. 6'5" from Senegal. And Javon Cooley, who's played well, checks out. And first look for Dustin Hudak. All of these players on Bosco will graduate this year. He's from Lowell, Indiana. And a traveling violation, so a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, Mohab gets sped up right there and turned the ball over, travels.
Have you seen with the three-point line, you watch a ton of college games also, and with moved back, are players stepping out of bounds more this year?
We talked about it on the broadcast last night, probably 5 different occasions. That corner sideline 3, the guys are worried about being in the right spot, making sure they're behind the 3. 5 times, I think it was last night. We're here again today where they step out of bounds on the side. Bosco tried to go high-low action. Unfortunately, turned the ball over. Got to make that pass higher to those bigs.
This is Nelly delivering on the right for Ize. Cross court, left corner. Good quick ball movement and a 3 by Abdoulaye Fall, and he knocks it down.
Yep, he had plenty of time to line it up, get his feet set. 3, nothing but net.
Good technique that time, as Mike mentioned.
Yeah,
He's underneath. Yep. Nice relief.
Well, the fact that he didn't get sped up, played under control, no one really contested it. Like I said, if they play under control and they get their feet set, they're going to make that shot. It's like practice.
Bosco's got a 1-point lead. We'll take a break and be back. Back in Springfield, Mass. at the campus of AIC, home of the Yellow Jackets and the Hoop Hall Prep Showcase. Bruce Beal, Michael Burns. Not snowing out yet, I don't think, but they are expecting some wild weather up here a little later in Springfield, Mass. Now 2-3 zone for the first time.
Yep, Roland came out of a timeout, showing a little 2-3 zone, throwing a little curve to Bosco.
Murphy loves to shoot it. That's his third three-point attempt. This time no good.
Coaching staff of Bosco is going to have a bag of ice, so Murphy ices his elbow tonight, yes. all those shots he's getting off.
Katsibis.
Here's this great offense, unselfish play, feet set, great fall through high, nothing but nylon, 3 points.
Christen running the point here. Murphy again. Looked like he had a lane, delivers it back out. 3-guard offense here for Bosco now. The big fella with another high arcing jump hook, and he knocks it down.
Got back to that spot on that left block, scored over his right shoulder with his left hand. Nice move.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the opposite side. 14-11. Bosco with the lead. Mohab's played well as of late, and they're going to call traveling violation.
Yep, he's got to be more under control. He drives to the lane, he claps him, he's got to make that pass early. He's got to stay under control.
All I had to do is say he's playing well lately, and he turns it over.
It's the broadcast, Jake. I did it last night at the free throw line.
I'm famous, so a lot of people are. Grace Aluma will graduate in 2022 at 5'11" into the game. And here's a little
Little three-quarter court pressure, trying to take some time off the shot clock.
About a little over 9 minutes gone by. Murphy, his first drive to the basket, and he puts it in. When you have good size like that and you can shoot the three.
He's got a soft touch right there, too. Yeah. Did a nice job getting in the lane, playing within himself, shoot his touch.
I will tell you one thing. I've noticed, I don't want anybody at AIC to get mad at me, I've noticed that there's some soft rims at this gym, I think.
It's a home court advantage. Nothing wrong with that.
Another turnover. I believe that's the 5th turnover now on NBA Academy Africa. And here it is, little three-quarter, almost like a 2-2-1, but nobody deep. They break it, no problem. As Coach mentioned, just to slow them up a little bit. Yeah,
Woodstock played that pressure against Bosco last night, and it really bothered him. Maybe good scouting.
Drives, the scoop shot no good. It was an air ball, and Fall with the rebound. He's looking to run. Hands off to the point guard, Aluma, who will reset. Man-to-man the whole way so far for Bosco. Aluma drives in the hold. 6 team fouls.
Got to defend with your feet and chest. Put his hands in there, gets a foul called on him. He's just got his hands wide, defend with your feet and chest.
Already the 7th now. 7th team foul on Bosco's. So it'll be 1-1, right?
Yeah, 1-1.
Grace Aluma.
Yeah, right now you get 17 fouls on Bosco and 1 on Team Africa.
Okay, now if you're a coach or you're walking over and say, "Hey, do you want to see the score sheet?" By the way,
I would make sure I pointed it out to the referees. I'm sure Roland will. He's a seasoned vet. And he knows how it works.
Lamine City Juve got the offensive rebound, still at it, and a scoop shot up and in. Nicely done by Samuel underneath. He's been very active on both sides of the court.
Yeah, great second effort by Samuel, keeping that ball alive, finishing.
Of course, you have your usual college coaches here. We'll be in and out throughout the afternoon.
Yep, I saw a couple coaches here, St. Bonaventure, Fairfield. Good group of coaches.
Ex-Blue Devils, both of those guys.
Absolutely.
Down low, losing it was Juve.
Unfortunately, some of these coaches may have a tough time catching their flights trying to get out of here with this snow coming in.
That's what I heard happened to one of them. Here's Katsevich in the corner, and he threw it away. Intercepted by Aluma. Dishes it on the left side, another foul, so Samuel will get 1-1.
May have missed an offensive push-off right there. Got away with one. I think so. Here's this just great second effort right there. Staying with it, attacking the rim, getting himself an easy basket.
Oh, I guess they kept it 1-1, so it'll be, Samuel to the line. Good size, 6'8". I mentioned he's been very active, a couple of steals, 3 rebounds. But boy, they are struggling from the free throw line, huh?
Yep.
We'll give you the stats at halftime. But not shooting it well. 11 minutes gone by and a reach-in foul this time on Samuel.
I think
only the second team foul on NBA Academy.
I think the Zebras looked up and saw 8-1 and they figured they could even it out.
It happens.
Absolutely.
You know, people get mad at me when I say it, but it's human nature.
Absolutely.
If you're a referee and you see that, and you're going to hear it eventually, right, from the coach.
And they're being evaluated like everybody else, so they want to make sure they're calling a fair game.
Oh, I didn't know I was being evaluated. Yeah. So it's a good. Hopefully, I'm not.
Well, hopefully it's your family that's evaluating, so you get all A+.
Boyd threw it away all the way, coast to coast. Laying it up and in is Nelly Jr. Joseph.
Talented move for a big body.
6'9", and he's put together pretty good. Cooley's back into the game. 3 won't go for Boyd. It's fought for, goes out of bounds. Good hustle by both players, and which way is it going to go? It's going to stay there.
Here's Nelly out in transition, rebounds the ball, keeps his head up, finishes around the basket. Pretty talented move for a big man.
When you're 6'9" and you can do that.
Absolutely.
Right side, Rayford tries a triple, in and out, and the rebound grabbed underneath by Nelly.
Good looking shot, just rattled out.
Run the point is Aluma. Little push off. Here's Fall, lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched by Bosco Institute.
Yeah, Bosco's done a nice job here turning up the defense intensity, speeding Team Africa.
Fall having trouble getting it in. Gets it down low to Nelly, and he lays it up and in. So this young man has been very impressive.
He's going to catch a lot of college coaches' eye just by those two moves right there. Big kid like that with that skill.
I mean, you guys talked about it yesterday, you and Jeff, all the commitments from big-time colleges, LaSalle, Syracuse, Iowa State, UNLV.
A lot of talented kids here going to a lot of high major schools. Great opportunity for these kids to show their skills.
Cooley, a pull-up jumper, no good, but he was hacked on the arm, and he'll get a couple of free throws.
Yeah.
And I love the Bosco players running over to Javon Cooley and helping him up. I mean, it's just a little thing, but when you see things like that, and the players that do run over, remember, your coaches' eyes are on everything. Things like that are important, right?
Absolutely. Coach Marvella has done a very nice job instilling this culture in his program. And it's early stages, but they play hard, they play together, they play for each other. That goes a lot. And as a college coach, those are the type of kids you want to have on your team.
Hudak comes back into the game, replacing J.R. Christen, as Cooley's next free throw is good. He knocks down two. He's a good-looking player. Good size, too. It's 6'5" from Chicago.
Yeah, played well last night, scored around the basket, loves playing in transition.
Nelly put it on the deck, or put the ball in front of Cooley, and he ripped it off. But great hustle. Boskov with numbers if they hurry. This is Boyd. He's a lefty. To the other lefty, Cooley, his three, back rims it, no good, and a rebound cleared by Eze. Tight game throughout. Bosco with a 1-point lead. Right side, wide open three is way off for Fall. He canned his last one. Sometimes you're too open. And Boyd will settle it down. Pretty fast-paced moving first half. 13 minutes gone by. Cooley hands off. Rayford takes the three, no good. And a rebound cleared by Nelly. Is he going to go coast to coast again? This time they get back.
And a matchup problem inside if Team Africa sees him.
Left side three, Isa knocks it down.
I'm not sure he called backboard on that one, but we'll have to give him three.
20-18. NBA Africa with the lead. About 4 or 5 lead changes already in this game. Rayford, little stutter step, cut off. Right side Boyd. Shot clock approaching 10. Boyd, the lefty, drives, scoops, around and out. And a rebound grabbed underneath by Juve. Nice pass underneath and a dunk by Nelly. Somebody fell asleep.
Nice strong move by Nelly around the rim. Bosco's going to have to call it timeout. May have an injured player. Cooley may have took one on the chin when he tried to go up there to block that dunk.
This player you have to pay attention to, I would think, right?
Absolutely. Africa throws it ahead. Cooley tries to get up and contest. I think he's thinking twice about it. May have caught an elbow in the mouth.
All right. We have a good game. 4-point game. NBA Africa with the lead. We'll take a break and return. Back in Springfield.
Wow, referee put that ball in quick. Africa wasn't set defensively.
Our production crew was, though. They came back right in time.
Absolutely. Thomas is getting an A+. I don't know who pays his bills. They better give him a raise.
Well, he's had a busy week, I'm sure, and this one goes, of course, games all day today and all day tomorrow here at AIC. Zone again this time by NBA Academy.
Coach Houston trying to change things up defensively, trying to slow Bosco down coming out of that timeout.
Shot clock under 10, approaching 5 now. Christen, left side, putting up a 3 is Rayford. He's due, but it's short, and a rebound cleared underneath by Aluma. Gets it ahead again. Nelly travel with the ball.
Yeah, that shows you the speed of the game right there. Wasn't able to gather himself, wasn't able to get his feet set, and unfortunately he traveled. But you love to see his effort running the floor with that size.
To his defense, a little bit though, Coach. You don't want to throw that ball on this side. He's streaking. You want to kind of hit him like a wide receiver in stride, right?
Absolutely.
The ball was thrown behind him.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tom Brady would have thrown it right on the numbers.
Of course.
Unfortunately, it wasn't Tom Brady. He threw it behind him.
Yeah. I know. First thing I do, obviously, Coach Burns from Massachusetts originally, big Patriots fan. Me being just a miserable Dolphins fan, what can you do?
You won the last one. Unfortunately, it might have hurt us going into the playoffs. But you do have a former assistant coach as your head coach, so
yeah, I like it. He's doing a good
he's
job.
Doing a great job. Yeah,
I really do.
Bosco running a nice set here, bringing the ball up the floor. Great ball movement.
Well, he's missed his last 3.
Yeah, great look, though. Nice set.
Once again, the big fella Nelly didn't travel this time. Right side 3 by Ize, and he knocks it down. Second 3 in a row that he's made, and the largest lead of the game for NBA Academy.
Nelly did a great job, pushing that ball in transition, found the open man for 3. Didn't even use the backboard this time.
Boskov came in here with a record of 9-3 on the year. Rayford drives, little drop step, may have gotten away with a travel. Murphy underneath for the rebound, tie up, and a possession arrow points to NBA Academy.
Bosco had a tough game last night against Woodstock Academy. They pressed him the whole game, so I could see fatigue maybe coming into play here for Bosco as the day goes along.
Back-to-back 3s by this fella, number 11.
Yep, Victor spots up. Nelly does a great job. Find him in transition. Fee set, 3.
Back to Murphy, we mentioned he's missed his last 3 from three-point range. Made his first one. He's got a nice stroke. Not a ton, though, of rotation on the ball. I'm starting to notice. It's a 2-3 zone, right, for the first time.
Yep, little zone action. Bosco trying to slow down Team Africa.
Faking the 3 is Ize. He moves in for a deuce, short-armed it, and the rebound by the big fella, Katsabas. I want to see that jump hook again, Coach. Here's Boyd.
Get him on that left block.
Nice defensive effort by Victor Ize. He's 6'4", long arms from Nigeria. It's a 7-point lead for NBA Academy over Bosco. Shot clock at 20 on the inbounds. Here's Boyd trying to get the post up again. Here we go. A little deep for the jump hook here. Tries a spin move and dribbles it out of bounds. It's a tough spot for big fella to catch the ball about 13, 14 feet away from the basket there.
Yeah, Boyd put him in a tough spot. You can't put your big man in a tough spot like that. He's going to do a better job passing the ball up, maybe reposting.
You appreciate the the pass, but you can always repost.
Yep, you just got to put him in a better position to be successful.
2-3 zone, left side, trying to 3 again is Ize. This time no good, but because he made his last 2, jumping out and foul him.
You really don't want to foul a jump shooter like that. You just want to contest. You want to make sure you don't want to give him 3 easy shots here at the free throw line.
Well, he appears to be the designated hitter for NBA Academy, and he'll get 3 free throws and try to extend to a double-digit lead.
You can tell he spent a lot of time in the gym or outside at the park getting up shots because he really has nice technique, nice form, nice fall through.
Watching the replay, that was a little ticky-tack. Substitution. Fall checks out. And Babakar Fai back into the game for NBA Academy. 3 for 3 from the line for Ize. And it's a 10-point lead. It's been a while since Bosco has scored. Boyd trying to get him going. Right side, and a traveling violation on Sisson.
Again, stepped out of the sideline over there. It's the 7th time in 2 days, just like you spoke about earlier in the broadcast. Got to know where you're on the floor. People are caught up with that three-point line backing up. You got to know where you are.
And I don't think he was thinking about a three. He just caught the ball. He faked. But,
right.
Yeah, you got to know where you are. And you're seeing that a lot. I've seen it a lot in college this year, college games. Faking the three this time is Ize. High arcing runner is no good. And a loose ball foul called underneath on Nelly Jr. Joseph. Into the game for the first time for Bosco is Drake Montgomery, 6'2" point guard from Bartlett, Illinois. Montgomery's got it. Murphy will try again. Back rims it, no good, and a strong rebound by Nelly. Gets it ahead for Phi for Nelly, who slams it in.
All right, really unselfish play.
Wow.
Sprint the floor, make an extra pass, easy two. Nelly, another strong finish.
Something tells me they've done that before, right?
Absolutely.
Driving is Boyd, uses his body nicely, and a foul called underneath. Nelly came over and rejected it, but a foul underneath on Grace Aluma. Played a game so far, Coach.
Yeah, NBA Academy in transition. Throw a lob up to Nelly. Big, strong finish.
And the ball didn't hit the ground, really,
no,
right?
Absolutely.
Got to love to see that.
Yep.
Nicholas Boyd knocks down the free throw, and that's the first points, I'm going to say about 6 or 7 minutes. For Bosco.
If college coaches haven't seen Nelly or heard about him coming into this, I guarantee you they're ruffling their program right now, taking a long look at him.
There's a lot of notes being taken to our right, I think.
Absolutely.
Boyd knocks down a couple of free throws and cuts it back to an 11-point lead or 10-point lead.
If I'm a mid-major program, I don't let him get on the plane and go back to Africa. I bring him right to campus.
Yeah. I can think of one of them right now.
Absolutely.
Murphy drives, gets fouled, and he'll get a couple of free throws. Nice aggressive move that time by Kyle Murphy.
Yeah, great job drawing contact. Didn't want to have a shot blocked, so he went right at his chest, got himself the free throw line. 2 easy ones here.
Referees, I thought, done a real good job so far.
Absolutely. Yeah, let the kids play.
15 fouls called, 10-point lead for NBA Academy, and Murphy misses the free throw.
If you watch his shot, that shot right there was a little bit different than his others. That one actually did have backspin on it, so he's going to get himself more comfortable here.
Yeah, I just noticed. I just noticed his first three he made had rotation, and the last. Sometimes when you rush, maybe right.
When the defenders get out there, you make your first one, and they speed you up. Obviously, now he's not set, so now he's throwing it more than shooting it. Absolutely.
And this time, Kyle Murphy is called for the foul. You know, there were some Murphys from this area who played around here a long time ago, right? Jay Murphy.
Jay Murphy played Boston College, and his whole family went through. He had one son went to Florida.
Yes.
So another son went to Duke, and then another one transferred and ended up at Northeastern. So he's had a good crop of kids.
The kid who went to Florida, my son played against him in a few AAU games. We won't go over what happened in those games.
Yeah, talented family. Jay had a great career at Boston College with Dr. Tom Davis.
Yeah, the Murphy name very prevalent up here, right?
Absolutely. Yep, good family.
In and out on the next free throw. Rebound grab by the smallest man on the court, Drake Montgomery. Brings it up. Man-to-man now by NBA Academy. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the first half. A three lined up by Cooley, and he drains it. And they needed that one.
It's a good shot for Cooley. You know, ran a nice little set for him. Ran him off that down screen. Wide open shot, knocked it down.
Little 7-0 run here by Bosco. Makes it 31-24. And they're still in that zone.
Yeah, I think this zone has really confused Team Africa.
Ball batted around and rebound underneath by Sumnik. Boyd thinks he has a lane, uses his body, and a foul called. Ooh, that's a tough one on Nelly. I like the idea by Boyd, and he really moved his body into Nelly, who got called for the foul.
Yep, he knew that he needed to make contact. He saw Nelly block that last shot, so he wanted to make sure he got himself the free throw line. Team Africa calling timeout here. A little nervous after a little bit of run.
Hoop Hall Prep Showcase. We'll take a break. 31-24.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solutions store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solutions store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
Entertaining, competitive. NBA Academy with a 31-24 lead. Bruce Beal, Michael Burns from AIC College. How many games, Thomas, start from yesterday to Sunday? 42? Oh. 41 and 12 on the Cox Network. And, of course, you can watch it live. 4 games tomorrow as well. I don't know. I tell you, I was talking to Jeff Dooley, who you did the games with yesterday. I've done 3 games before. I've never done 4. I mean, it's going to be a war of attrition for me. You handled it yesterday, no problem. 4 in a row.
Well, luckily you guys are carrying me. I'm just trying to hold my weight. You guys need a glass of water or an energy bar, you let me know. You're more than welcome to help.
You might be the only one talking the last game.
Unfortunately, a lot of people have said that to me over the years. My wife is trying to get me shut up for years.
Cooley knocks down 1 out of 2, and just like that, back to 6 with a $1.50 remaining in the first half. Little runner by Mohab won't go. It's loose on the floor, and great hustle by Drake Montgomery. Tipped around, and it's going to be. They call a jump ball?
No, call the travel because he dove, and when he caught it, he rolled. But again, great effort. You can't blame a guy for that type of effort. If he's going to hit the floor and get after like that, as a coach, you can do nothing but pat him on the back.
Did you see a lot of these teams press yesterday, full court?
Sure, yeah. A lot of the more athletic, Hargrave, IMG, Woodstock, a lot of the teams that are deeper and more athletic want to play that way. When you had Kimball Union and Cushing, they wanted to do more stuff in the half court, run half court sets. Has a lot to do with the athleticism and the depth and the talent you have as your style of play.
Our next game is going to be Scotland Campus Sports versus Montverde Academy.
Yeah, those are 2 really talented teams. That game should be up and down the floor pretty good. Scotland Academy and Coach Cheney does a phenomenal job with that program. Approaching
the minute mark. Cooley lines up for a triple, no good. Rebound underneath by Jordan Brooks, who's just checked into the game. At 6'6" with the long arms from Grayson, Kentucky.
They always say when a guy shoots a ball, you always want to go long. Those rebounds always like to go long.
Ball tipped around and corralled by Bosco. Boyd going cross court, but a blocking foul, so that'll be 1-1 now for Nicholas Boyd.
Yep.
Should be at the line.
Yep, here's an offensive rebound. Came off the bench, playing with effort. Shot went long, rebound, stick back 2.
How about that dexterity there, right? The little kind of a half hook shot.
Absolutely did a nice job controlling his body.
Well, Nicholas Boyd is lobbying for 2 free throws.
Make the first one and you'll get 2.
Don't worry about it, right?
There you go. You don't have to worry about it.
He knocks it down. Good-looking player. Again, he's going to graduate this year, as all of these Bosco Institute players are. He's from New York.
Bosco's done a great job here finishing out the first half. Down double figures and battling back, cutting it to a 2-point lead, 2-point deficit with 46 seconds to go in the half.
Their nickname is the Dons, Bosco, and they preach discipline, Christian faith, and compassion.
Yep. Coach Marvell has done a really nice job with this program. Has great kids. They play hard. They play the game the right way.
They switched to a 2-3 zone for about the last 5 minutes, and it's been very effective, as Coach mentioned. 2-point game. Shot clock at 10:25 left in the first half. A foul called underneath as Mohab made his move to the basket. And that's one thing, though, I'm sure Coach David Marvilla will say, that's what you don't want to happen against the zone. That's what it's designed to not let the player drive, right?
Right, and you don't want to follow a guy and bail him out. He was driving. He was out of control. They had sped him up. Someone's going to step in there and take a charge and just make him make a difficult shot, but you don't want to be driven in the zone.
Shot clock winding down as well. Checking out of the game is Subanik, and back in comes the big fella, Tayon Neal at 6'10" from Chicago.
So let's see if Bosco tries to get one shot here to finish out the half, get it to a one-possession game.
Yeah, they were down by as many as 14, so they've cut it to 4 here with a little run.
Looks like they're running their one play, Coach called.
Little pick and roll. Boyd drives and lays it in.
There you go. One play was Boyd going for himself.
Still time, 4 seconds left. Here comes Mohab, going to pull up for 3. It's no good. Whoa, looked like NBA Academy was going to run away with it early, but Bosco, credit that 2-3 zone, switching to it, and we got a very entertaining game and a good one at the half, 33-31.
Yeah, Bosco's not going to go away. They're going to fight. They're going to claw and clutch for every single basket, so I think it's going to be a fun second half.
All right, we'll take a break. It's halftime, and you are watching the Hoop Hall Prep Showcase.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
The right connection can open a world of curiosity for your child. With Cox, families that have a K-12 student and receive government assistance could qualify for low-cost home internet with Wi-Fi. That means more learning and more achieving. Qualify now. It's time to connect with Cox.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solutions store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solutions store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
We're back at the half. It's a 2-point lead for NBA Academy Africa, 33-31 over Bosco Institute. We have the halftime stats with the coach.
NBA Academy in the first half, when it was a man-to-man game, they were scoring up and down in transition, running sets. Nelly was really, really good, had 10 points, 8 rebounds. Victor came off the bench to knock down 2 threes. Then Bosco just continued to fight and battle, sat there in that zone the last probably 8 minutes a half, and cut that lead from 14 points, cut it all the way to 2. Cooley did a really nice job, has 10 points, 2 for 5 at the three-point line. Bosco takes a lot of threes. They're 3 for 16, so we'll see what happens in the second half. They're going to have to make threes to pull this game out.
And Coach, if you're a coach, just too many turnovers for probably both teams, right? 12 for NBA Academy and 9 for Bosco.
Unfortunately, as fast as these teams play now, some coaches, the kids don't even value the basketball. Like, I remember when I played for Calipari, when you turned that ball over, it was gold. Every possession, Coach Cheney at Temple, those possessions were gold, and now these kids turn the ball over, and unfortunately they just don't take care of it well enough. And that's a lot of turnovers, but in some of the games yesterday we had 27 turnovers for one team in a game. They could do a better job taking care of the basketball.
And Coach did play for Calipari, but remember, that was at the Curry-Hicks cage.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
long time ago. Yeah, played for Calipari my junior and senior year, his first 2 years at UMass. Long time ago.
So what do you have, Lewis Rowe on that team?
No, Lou Rowe just came after me. I had Jimmy McCoy, Will Herndon, Harper Williams, who was from Connecticut. Lou Rowe came in a little bit. Lou Rowe, Marcus Camby came in after me. That's when I was a graduate assistant. We went to the Final Four in the Meadowlands.
We'll take a break and return to Springfield.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
The right connection can open a world of curiosity for your child. With Cox, families that have a K-12 student and receive government assistance could qualify for low-cost home internet with Wi-Fi. That means more learning and more achieving. Qualify now. It's time to connect with Cox.
Two-point lead for Bosco. I'm sorry, 2-point lead for NBA Academy. Bosco, though, with a nice job, a little flurry to end the first half.
First 5 minutes can be really important here for Bosco, just to continue to climb back into the game. I'm curious to see any type of adjustments the coaches throw in at the half.
Backdoor right off the bat. Good ball movement immediately, and look who's getting the start in the second half. Jordan Brooks for Bosco, shooting the basket to our right, the Dons. And a long three right side air ball. Shot clock did not reset. It's going to be a jump ball as Neal and Nelly got tied up, and it'll be NBA Academy basketball because Bosco won the tip. Bruce Beal and the coach. Michael
Bosco
Burns.
back in this zone that gave NBA fits in the first half. let's see what type of adjustments Coach Houston made at the half.
And it's almost the same lineup that they ended the first half with, right?
Yep, I think they switched. They took Murphy out, went more of an athletic, quicker lineup to wreak havoc against NBA's guards.
5 to inbounds. Shot clock approaching 10 now. Mohab is slapped on the arm. And a little bailout with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
You watch Mohab, he gets the ball, he puts his head down, and he is driving. I like to see somebody from Bosco step in and take a charge.
Teams combined for 19 fouls in the first half. Boyd's going to check out. That's his 3rd foul for Boyd. And J.R. Christen back in for him. Little turnaround jump shot by Nelly, no good. Nice follow, he gets his own rebound and kicks it back out. Off the pick, it's 5. Right corner, 3. Samuel knocks it down. It's a 2, foot on the line for Samuel.
Mohawk, great extra pass. Could have put his head down, drove, could have shot it himself, made that extra pass in the corner for a wide open shot.
Well, Coach, I've noticed that about this team. As Neal drives and he gets fouled. Yeah, they seem to really share the basketball well.
Yeah, that comes from coaching. That's Coach Houston, implementing that into every day, having them make the extra pass and making plays for your teammates.
Coach Houston, the head coach of NBA Academy, 13 years as a professional, right, overseas.
Yep.
Played in Spain, Israel, France, Argentina. Terrific career. Again, he's a team captain at URI also, so he's familiar with these parts. Shot clock at 5. Do they realize it? Montgomery's got to put it up. He kicks it out for a Cooley triple. He knocks it down with 1 on the shot clock.
Now, that's the biggest question with Cooley. He's athletic. He scores in transition. He's great around the rim. If he makes that shot right there, that can help his recruiting.
Absolutely. He's a tough guard.
Yeah, he's made 3. He's made 3 threes today, so it's nice to see. That's going to pique the interest of a handful of college coaches.
Down low, and here's a touch shot for the first time by Nelly, and it's knocked out of bounds. And look, that's about a 6-7 footer, but you don't take those shots too often, do you?
No. Yep, here's this drive pass to Cooley, lefty, 3 for 5 on the game.
Nelly thinking about it, makes a move, stripped by Cooley, and a jump ball. Possession arrow points to Bosco.
Another great play by Cooley. Nelly drives to the basket. Cooley gets a strong pause in there and ties the ball up. Jump ball going the other way.
So far from Nelly, we've seen a lot of impressive things, number 23 on NBA Academy. But I think if you're a coach, right there you're looking at his footwork. I mean, he's not really probably a dribble and drive guy, right?
Correct. He's a raw athlete. Again, he's just going to get used to the speed of the game.
Right side of the rim, and here comes Nelly out of the pack, and he's fouled. A little hip check from Tayon Neal. He looks like he could be playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I saw that hip check right there in the Bruins game the other night when they were playing against the Penguins. Neal didn't want to sprint back. If you could just give him a foul, not give up that breakaway layup.
So it's all Boston for you, right? It's all Boston. You must have loved going to Pittsburgh when the Patriots were playing them in the championship game.
Whenever we play a Pittsburgh team, I always make sure I let them know about it. Little contact here at half court between the two big fellas.
We have an injured player, Tayon Neal.
Yeah.
We just talked about him.
Neal get contact right here with Nelly, and I think they might have just accidentally thrown him to the ground when he swung his arm. I don't know if we have that on tape, but
that's a big-time collision right there.
Two big guys caught up here. Nothing. I don't think anything was done on purpose. Just two big guys. That's London Bridges going to the ground, and unfortunately, Neal banged back on his head. There was nothing malicious there at all. It's just a big body going to the ground.
Look at that again. It looked like that he's trying to box him out from the top of the key right there, which is what you teach, right? That's textbook, but. Man, look at this. The box out.
Absolutely.
From
great,
the free throw line.
Great box out, but Neely kept on backing up, and it just got him off balance and fell back on his head. Hopefully he's okay. It was nothing malicious, nothing not on purpose. When a big body like that falls, you want to hope he's okay.
Shot clock at 15 now. Samuel works it down low, blocked from behind as Jerry couldn't. No, he gets it back. Now here's Nelly. He's fouled. Well, that's back to that play. that's if you're a coach, that's what you teach, boxing out like that. You don't usually see it, especially from big guys that deep, but that's the old trick that some players will do. If you do that 2-3 times in a row and box out, the next time it happens, the player moves away, and sometimes the player will just flat out fall down.
And Neil unfortunately had his hands wrapped behind him, so it got him off balance. When you box out like that, you want to have your hands up out in front of you so you can stay on balance.
Good point.
Nelly, a big, strong kid, like a bull in a china shop, drive to the basket, get fouled, 2 free throws. Nice follow through, nice technique on those free throws.
Absolutely. He's 5 for 8 from the floor. He's got 9 rebounds, 2 for 2 from the line. Leading scorer on the team with 12.
Little 3/4 court pressure here by Africa Academy. Slows down Bosco, takes some time off the shot clock.
3-point lead for NBA Academy. Off the screen, here comes Cooley. And the long arms and an interception by 5. With a 3-point lead on the move, here comes Nelly with the scoop shot. He lays it in. Looked like he was going to dunk it, but he thought otherwise and just laid it in.
Great transition basketball right there. Mohad kept his head up, passed the ball ahead. Nelly, layup.
I tell you, when he's going north to south, look out, because he's a freight train going downhill.
Yeah, we talked about it at halftime. Like to see who the first person is going to be to step up and take a charge.
Left-hand jumper, Katsibis, no good. He gets it down low for the other lefty for a bank shot up and in by Cooley. Nice recovery by Katsibis. Worked it down low to Cooley. Hanging around, down 3.
Great pass. Great pass by the big fella. You like to see that in the size. Bosco still sitting in that zone, still giving Africa Academy problems.
Ize has knocked down 3 threes now in this game.
Victor comes off the bench again in the second half, makes a wide open 3. Great technique, great follow through.
3 for 4 from behind the arc, 12 points in the game. Here's an alley-oop, a little bit too high for the outstretched arm of Jordan Brooks.
Sometimes you don't want to force that ball.
And look at my man Nelly right here.
Yeah, is NBA Academy in transition. Wow, that's a talented kid in transition.
Look like an NBA move.
Absolutely.
Driving and scooping and hitting is Mohab underneath.
That's when Mohab's at his best, putting his head down, driving to the basket. Little 3/4 pressure here by NBA Academy.
Montgomery splits the defense, switches hands, short-armed it. And NBA Academy with the rebound. Great hustle, though, by Bosco. David Marvilla wanted to travel. A tough spot in the corner.
Good spacing by NBA Academy. Someone's going to get open in the middle.
Well, it looks like Phi is open. Instead, it's the right side. The 3 no good this time by Ize. Rebound fought for and underneath. Corralled by Jordan Brooks. And a timeout called by Bosco.
This 3/4 court pressure has really helped NBA Academy speed the game up, and it's given Bosco fits.
They've got an 8-point lead. Timeout for Bosco. We'll be back.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solutions store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solutions store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
Great wings. Yeah.
It's 44-36, 8-point lead for NBA Academy. Bruce Beal and Michael Burns, the coach from the home of the Yellow Jackets, AIC. How are they doing this year, Thomas? AIC. Struggling a little bit? It's early, though, right? 2-point win for the women. You have to give credit. You have to, for the whole school, right? You got to give them a little props. Changing hands that time was Cooley. Couldn't get the layup to go, and a foul called underneath. That's one I'm sure he makes about 99 out of 100 times.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think the size may have bothered him a little bit, but he's got to have to finish that one and he takes a goal.
Yeah, he knows it too. You can look and see. And the foul ended up going on Drake Montgomery, only his first. Remember, Tayon Neal got shaken up. You could see him with the ice pack, or, the towel wrapped in ice on the left side of his head. You hope he's okay.
Yeah, but I think he may be going through concussion protocol right now.
Right, and we saw him. He hit the deck pretty hard.
Absolutely.
Yeah, his momentum carried. I mean, you heard it.
Absolutely.
Also.
I felt it.
Nelly outside, trying to split the defense. Picked it up. Swinging around on the left. Driving is Mohab. Down low for a layup up and in by Samuel.
Yep, great drop off. Caught the spot, cut the ball right there in the short corner. Close your shoulders, dunk, 2 points.
Montgomery on the right. Man-to-man by NBA Academy. The lead is 10 now. They've been down by as many as 14 in this game. Murphy hasn't played in a while, and he drains the three. That's the way the game started. He got the feet set that time and knocked it down.
He comes right off the bench, ready to go. He's their sharpshooter.
Victor Eze. Driving 2-3 zone. Tough spot, but they left him, and nice touch underneath by Samuel. Back-to-back buckets for him.
The thing I like that Samuel did is when Muhammad drove to the basket, Samuel got himself a spot, and he showed himself, made him available. Muhammad, a great pass and a great finish. Murphy.
Another three. Murphy, back-to-back triples.
Yep. NBA Academy's got to get over the top of those ball screens. Murphy's feeling it right now.
Just like that, it's a 6-point game. You mentioned the nice move, or the nice spacing, right, by Samuel last time. That's very important against the zone.
Well, when they drive, you have to make yourself available. A lot of times they drive, and a lot of guys just stand there. As they're driving, your defender is going over and helping, so you got to get yourself open and make yourself available.
5 will get a couple of free throws, and there you go, being attended to. That looks like concussion protocol, right? For the big fella, Tayon Neal.
Yep.
Soft rims, free throw good by 5.
Drive to the basket, make yourself available, turn square, score. Nice, close your shoulders, good strong finish.
Back-to-back nice dimes by Mohab to Samuel. And he's able to knock down, or 5's able to knock down 2 free throws. Lead back up to 8 for NBA Academy. Montgomery with a leave for Murphy. Now they're really paying attention to him now, Coach. Murphy tries to get it down low. It's tipped away.
Again, Murphy doesn't like that pressure. You try to speed him up. He's apt to turn the basketball over.
Nelly with a nice look. And they'll reset with Mohab. They switched back to a man-to-man. Well, no, maybe it's
they're still in that zone. Yep, still in that zone.
A little more pressure on the perimeter here. We haven't seen Nelly take a 3 yet, and he travels with the basketball.
Yeah, that's talking about the speed of the game. He caught the ball, and then he changed pivot feet, and it cost him a turnover.
Played a lot. 15 and a half minutes in the first half, and he's gone the whole way here in the second half.
Yeah, he's a very athletic kid. I don't think fatigue's going to bother him.
Montgomery leaves it for Subanik, who lost the handle. Now the other way. Well, that was a tough spot for Phi, who caught the ball a little bit too deep. Now quickly, here comes Subanik the other way. Chris in a tough shot. There's that left-hand jump hook, no good by Katsibis, and it's rebounded by Nelly. He's in double figures now off the glass, and a driving layup by Mohab, and he banks it in.
Yeah, I really think this style of play plays into NBA Academy's hand. Bosco wants to keep this thing in the half court. NBA wants it up and down the floor, and that's why the lead here is spread to 10.
I like the aggressiveness, Coach, of Mohab, and a little miscommunication that time by Bosco Institute.
Yep, I don't know if it was a language barrier or a basketball barrier, but unfortunately, I think he was passing it to our camera woman over here to the right.
Yeah, it was closer to you guys.
Yeah. She was open, but unfortunately she's not on Bosco.
She was ready to line up the 3, though.
Yeah.
Just ignoring you at this point, right?
That's
a lot of, like most women.
My wife absolutely just ignores me.
10-point lead for NBA Academy. Again, that 2-3 zone, little extended this time. They work it down low for Jouf. Kicks it outside for a 3, way off, but a tough shot by Fall. Shot clock did not reset. It's at 10. Fighting for it underneath was Mohab, and coming away with it is Bosco.
Yeah, Bosco's a different team when Cooley's on the floor. He's back out there now. This should help turn the tides for him.
And also Coach Boyd back in, right? Nicholas Boyd,
absolutely.
number 2,
had that foul. Had that foul trouble.
Murphy hits his 3rd straight 3. Way too much room that time.
Yeah. NBA Academy's got to know what he does. They got to get out there and pressure and make it put the ball on the floor. No catch and shoot threes.
A somewhat local kid from Weston, Mass. Makes it 52-45. Trying to answer is NBA Academy, but here comes Boyd out of the pack with the rock. Looking again for Murphy, it looks like. Boyd fakes the 3, drives, banks it up and good, and 1. The call from the outside official.
Yeah, as soon as Bosco made that substitution with Cooley and Boyd, that definitely changed things for him. Cut it to 5, shooting 1 free throw.
Nice little hesitation move right here, and you have to know he's a lefty. Also, they're going to show the 3 here by Murphy. That's his 3rd straight.
Yep, that's a great set right there. Come off that ball screen, come off that pin down, step back 3 for Murphy. As we said, you can't let him catch and shoot the ball. You got to make him put the floor. No catch and shoot threes.
Boyd completes the 3-point play. He's in double figures with 10, and the lead is back down to 4. Mohab trying to split the defense, may have gotten away with a travel, and a foul called underneath.
Here's Cooley and Boyd stepping out on the floor. Cooley with a nice pass to Boyd, drive to the basket, 3-point play.
Is it harder to guard a lefty, you think, just because you're not? I mean, you have to know he's a lefty.
Lefties are always in the right side of mind.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, scouting reports. It all comes out of scouting reports. And I don't know how much of a scouting report that the NBA Academy has. So they probably don't know it. So yes, it probably is difficult for them. Here in the States, a great scouting report. You'll know if a guy's a righty or a lefty.
Yeah. You just don't see as many of them. So sometimes you don't overplay. I know you overplay. Defenders are used to overplaying the right hand, obviously. Sometimes maybe it's tough to get used to overplaying the left hand.
Yep, here's an athletic play right here for NBA Academy. Nelly, get that out of bounds.
Boyd drives, nice dish down low. Sticking with it is Murphy, blocked out of bounds. A couple of misses by Sumnick underneath.
Bosco's going to realize they catch that ball in time. They're going to have to ball fake to get them up in the air and try to draw the foul.
And Sumnick this time cashes in on a set play off the inbound.
Great read by Sumnick. Went to set a screen, saw the guy overhelp, and slipped to the basket for a wide open layup.
And Bosco Institute trailed by as many as 10 here in the second half, within 2.
This zone giving him fits again, taking him out of rhythm.
He's trying, trying to split the zone was Mohab that time. And love his aggressiveness. He's like a freight train going north to south, but if you're playing the zone correctly, the 2 men up top are not supposed to let that man drive middle, right?
Yeah, Mohab's going to do a better job swinging the basketball. Every time he catches, he wants to put his head down and drive. He's got to swing that ball, get the zone to move.
Boyd thought about a 3, leaves it out for Murphy. And now a 2-3 zone by NBA Academy. Ball kicked out of bounds with the shot clock at 20 and 8:58 left. It'll be Bosco Institute basketball right in front of their bench.
NBA Academy's doing a better job finding Murphy, make sure he doesn't have any open looks.
So the Dons can tie or take the lead. Boyd finds Cooley in the corner. Shot clock approaching 5. Boyd drives. Got to put it up. Montgomery, shot clock violation. Yeah, Montgomery got himself in a tough spot, but credit the defense that time for NBA Academy. They switched to a 2-3 zone.
Yeah, great job defensively. Bosco's going to do a better job seeing the shot clock, getting the shot off.
Still not snowing out, huh? Supposed to get about I don't know, 6 to 8 inches up here in Springfield. No matter where you are watching this broadcast online, though, sure you're comfy, cozy. Here's a left side three. No good, but a putback up and in. Beautiful job on the weak side by Samuel.
Always good to get to that opposite side of the rim when someone shoots a ball in the corner. All those rebounds like to go long.
Long three by Boyd, grazes the rim, and they let it go out of bounds. It'll be Bosco Institute basketball. Yeah. Well, your best offensive rebounding teams, coach, right? I mean, weak side rebounding is part of, it's almost part of your offense, right? If you're a good
Yeah, Mohab here shoots it, goes long. Great job, NBA Academy, rebound, stick back. You have great offensive rebounding teams. If you watch West Virginia, South Carolina, if you go to their practice, you watch them play. When that shot goes up, they send two guys to the opposite side of the rim. Yep. That's why they always lead the nation in offensive rebounding.
Nice
Coach
tip.
Calhoun was the same exact way when he was at UConn. They worked on that stuff, every day in practice, getting to that opposite side of the rim.
Mohab cleaned it up there, and he's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws. Yeah, I mean, it's almost part of your offense.
Absolutely.
If you know you're not a great shooting team, yeah.
Absolutely. Some of the best rebounders are out there. Every shot they thought it was a pass to them, so they went and got it.
And also, if you're really bad free throw shooting, I know teams will work on offensive rebounding. Our old conference, Quinnipiac used to do that with Tom Moore. They were a horrendous free throw shooting team, so they would practice offensive rebounding off the free throw.
And that came from Calhoun. The two guys under the basket would talk to each other. One guy would go in front and the other guy would go around so they couldn't get boxed out.
Mohab makes 1 out of 2. We've got a 5-point game. It's a good one here at the Hoop Hall Prep Showcase. We will take a break and return.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solutions store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solutions store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
Very entertaining first game on our broadcast here. Bosco Institute and NBA Academy. It's a 5-point lead for NBA Academy. Coming up, how many minutes after the game, Thomas, right? It's about 10 minutes after. We have Scotland Campus Sports, located in Scotland, Pennsylvania, against Montverde Academy, and some decent players came out of Montverde before, right? I think like R.J. Barrett, Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell.
Yep.
Anybody ever heard of them?
Yeah, Coach Boyle does a heck of a job with that program. Year in, year out, they're one of the top high school, prep school programs in America.
Look at this, 1-2-2, full court. Bosco has no problems with it. Didn't convert. Boy, they got a pretty good look. A nice ball fake by Subanik, but just a little too strong.
Yeah, the length of NBA Academy, he was wide open, but they sprinted back, did a nice job defensively getting back, and contested the shot, made him uncomfortable, turned the ball over.
5-point lead. Driving baseline is 5, reverses. Doesn't go, and the rebound Murphy. Here comes Boyd out of the pack, down 5. Nice, no look, underneath for Cooley, who lays it in. Javon Cooley on a beautiful left-hand delivery from Boyd.
Yep, one lefty to another lefty. Great finish around the goal.
Again, the 2-3 zone. And trying to penetrate it is Mohab, and it was knocked out of bounds. Well, he doesn't care. He is relentless to the rack.
Puts his head down and attacks. Here's Boyd. Yep, here it is. Boyd to Cooley, lefty to lefty. Great finish. Uses body and finished.
Neal has it for NBA Academy. Hanging on to a 3-point lead. Nice hustle by Cooley. An open look at a 3 off the tip. In and out, halfway down that time. for Ize, and here comes Bosco again with a chance to tie. 6.5 remaining. Boyd with a head of steam banks it up and in. A big-time move that time by Nicholas Boyd, the senior from New York.
Yeah, you can see Boyd loves playing on that left side of the floor. If he gets to his left hand, he's really, really dangerous. Going for old-fashioned three.
Yeah, well, news flash. Yeah, Nicholas Boyd's a lefty. So I'm sure head coach Roland Houston, he's taken over the game the last few minutes.
Yep, you watch Bosco when they come down the floor. Those lefties like to be on that left side of the floor. Boyd drives to the left, Cooley drives to the left. They space out on the left side. They're much more comfortable.
Boyd dips the knees and ties the game at 55. Unofficially, I have him for 15 points. He has been solid. Missed a lot of the second half at the beginning with foul trouble.
Yeah, they're a different team with him and Boyd Boyd and Cooley on the floor.
Almost a steal. Mohab drives. Nice look down low for a two-hand dunk by Nelly Jr. Joseph.
Yep, great finish. Mohab kept his head up, dropped it off for an easy two.
Here's the 1-2-2 again. Looking for a trap. Ball needs to move in the air. They do a nice job. Murphy into the front court. That was very well drilled that time because against that kind of pressure, the last thing you want to do is get it into the middle. And an and one on a beautiful dish by Boyd again. This time, Subanik sends it in with two hands. And again, the vision by Nicholas Boyd.
Again, Boyd loves that left hand, so they set that ball screen so he's coming to a strong hand. So he comes off that left hand. Subanik rolls, drops it off, three-point play.
He has been very impressive here in the last 7 minutes of this ball game since he came in. Chance to take the lead for the first time in the second half for Bosco, but the free throw no good. Thinking about a three was Nelly. Passes it up. Samuel in the corner. Little drop step by Samuel, and he stepped out of bounds.
Yep, here it is. Subanik sets a ball screen. Boyd loves going to that left hand. Great roll. Finish strong around the basket.
Mohab a little late getting over there, Coach.
Absolutely.
5.5 remaining. Terrific game here, and our first one of 4. And this time he picked up the pivot foot. Nice denial that time by Victor Ize. He forced the turnover with the overplay on defense.
Yeah, NBA Academy's got to get out and pressure those guards. They can't allow Boyd, Cooley, Murphy to be comfortable out on the perimeter. Got to speed those guys up.
That's Rayford over to the scorer's table. He's going to check in and replace J.R. Christen.
All right, 5:22. Let's see how long it takes Rayford to get a three off. He came in firing in the first half.
You're right. Down low, little drop step by Samuel, and another travel. Just picked up the foot, but good defense because that time he was cut off. One thing about the zone, too, right? You never want the player to be able to drive middle against the 2-3 zone.
Yep. NBA Academy's running some nice sets against the zone. The guys just have to be on balance.
Boyd.
On the left side of the floor.
Cooley for Boyd. Drives again. Shot no, but he rips it off. Nelly got the rebound. Boyd took it away. His three, no. Murphy got the rebound, saved it, but threw it out of bounds. And it'll be NBA Academy basketball.
Again, that's another thing. Boyd and Cooley, we talked about it in the first half. That's the one thing they need to work on. The two of them need to get in the gym and work on that perimeter shot with their left hand.
Good one here at the Henry A. Butova Gym. In that 2-3 zone, giving him fits. Left side, Nelly. Will he take a three? Hasn't taken one yet. Spins in the lane and didn't get the roll. Knocked around. Boyd runs it down in the corner. Solid move by Cooley. Just couldn't convert. Mohab driving. Cooley trying to stop him. Got the block, but too much body. Boy, Mohab, I mean, any kind of daylight. Right, and he's taking the ball to the rack.
Out of control. I'd love to see someone from Bosco step in front of him and try to take a charge because he has not, he puts his head down and drives. He's made a couple drop-offs, but someone's going to step in and take a charge on him.
Our friends, coach from St. Bonaventure, Steve Kern, who I know you know well, and Patrick Sellers, who's now at Fairfield, I know. we were trying to get a pool going when the first charge was going to be taken.
Hasn't been one yet. No one's won it yet. Again,
like you said, it all depends on the type of style of basketball.
Type of style and coaching. So some coaches it's more important than others. And
1 out of 2 for Mohab, yeah.
And you got to be tough to stand in there and take a charge. You know you're going to get run over. You got to take up. You got to make a play for your teammates. So
Boyd on the right side. Murphy 3, no good this time. He hit 3 in a row. Missed his last couple. 1-point lead. Oh, and stopping was Eze as Mohab thought he was going to keep going. I think a pretty good idea by Mohab. It was the first time he actually put on the brakes and didn't take the ball to the rack.
Eze ran right to that three-point line. He feels much more comfortable there.
Timeout on the floor. Good one. NBA Academy by 1. We'll take a break and return. Right back real quick to the Henry Batova gym. 1-point lead for NBA Africa. And we talked about the turnovers, Coach, in the first half. 21 combined turnovers, but not a lot, I don't think, in the second half. It's been a much cleaner game.
Yeah, there hasn't been as much pressing in the game. I think both teams are feeling more comfortable with the style of play. 3:53. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. You got a 1-point game right here. See if anything changes coming out of a timeout. Who's going to step up and make that one big play?
And with teams playing, yesterday, right? It's now as the game kind of winds on, right? Your conditioning and attrition comes in, right?
Right. Bosco played last night and was pressed the whole game. We'll see if they can dig this one out.
And they're pressing him again. Maybe Roland Houston, the head coach of NBA Academy, thinking the same thing. In the middle, Murphy, they do a nice job getting it up for Rayford. Because, NBA Africa is long. And Bosco is doing a nice job avoiding all the traps. But the shot clock is at 10. Murphy, a high arcing 3. He nails it. That time he got the ball up in the air. Kyle Murphy waving goodbye to the basketball, gives him a 2-point lead.
Great set. Boyd comes off that screen, off Cooley's screen. Boyd comes off to his left hand. Cooley screens for Murphy, screen the zone for that wide open 3 in the corner. Nice play coming out of a timeout for Bosco.
Switching hands was Nelly trying to lay it in. It was partially blocked, and Bosco has the rock. So at the 3:25 mark, Coach, Bosco takes their first lead of the second half. And a lot of it has been Nicholas Boyd orchestrating the offense. This time he lobs it outside for Rayford, passes up the 3. He's got it in the corner, taking his time with 10 to shoot. 2:45 left. Boyd with the shot clock at 5. Goes right, now left. Gonna have to put it up. 1 on the shot clock, he banks it in. That is the move of the day. And Roland Houston wants time.
See, that's where NBA Academy's got to be a little bit smarter there. They got to know Boyd's coming back to his left hand.
It's a 4-point lead for Bosco Institute. We'll take a break and return to the Batova gym.
Here's the end of the shot clock. NBA Academy's got to be smarter. They got to know Boyd's trying to go to his left hand. They got to force it to his right hand, but a great play at the end of the shot clock.
I mentioned that a while ago. You would think at this point, and I'm sure that's what Roland Houston's probably telling him right now, because he has hurt them a number of times on the left side of the basket.
If they would just stand on that left hand and force him to go right, it would cause fits for him.
take a charge.
Yep.
I want to see a charge before the game's over.
We get 2:30 left, but we got 3 more games to cover, so I think we'll see at least one.
Offensive rebound on the weak side by Nelly Jr. Joseph off the miss by Samuel, and a hack. But, oh no, that'll be 1-1, right? I believe. Yep. 1-1 for Nelly Jr. Joseph, who is the leading scorer on this team. He's 2 for 2 from the line this afternoon. Big free throws here with 2:24 left. And a high arcing free throw is in and out.
Oh.
Weak side rebound and a block, but he cleans it up. Just drifting into the lane, Nelly Jr. Joy. Look, if I'm David Marvilla, I'm going nutty. Nobody boxed him out.
Absolutely,
right there.
poor free throw box out.
Here's Murphy. Again, they do a nice job. Bosco does. A break in the press. Corner 3, no good. And here comes Nelly. Gets it ahead. And a good hustle by Nelly. The ball still loose. Samuel has it. Ducks under, hits, and he's fouled. Samuel sticking with it.
Wow, huge second effort right there. Big play. Quick 3 down the other end. Long rebound. Throw it ahead. 3-point play.
He's listed at 6'8".
Yep. Stick with it. Get yourself to the rim. Contact and 1. Old-fashioned 3.
Yeah, I like the duck under move.
Absolutely.
Right there. You don't see the ball fake as much as you used to anymore. Offensive rebound and a foul, a hold. Nelly grabbed the offensive rebound, but the foul called underneath on Murphy, and it's probably a break, actually, for Bosco, because he had an easy two.
Yeah, Nelly's a big, strong man. They got to do a better job boxing out right there. You know, the coach from Bosco's not happy. You got to keep Nelly off the backboard. Even if you face guard him, don't even worry about it.
That's the 4th foul, by the way, on Sumanik, and Nelly knocks down the triple. Knocks down the free throw, and it gives NBA Academy, they regain the lead. It's a little 5-0 run for NBA Academy, and they lead it by 1.
2 offensive rebounds off free throws. Drives you nuts as a coach.
Here's Boyd bringing it up with a $1:45 remaining. Bosco Institute out of Chicago, Illinois, trailing it by 1. Murphy always looking to put it up. Now Boyd. They've got an open man on the weak side, Christen. Instead, Murphy takes it. Boy, coming away with it was Cooley, lost it momentarily. Look at the big fella Nelly taking it up the floor. Maybe a little too much.
That's the speed of the game. He's just got to come to a jump stop and get that ball in the guard's hands.
Yeah, Magic Johnson retired a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Here's Boyd driving, scooping with the left-handed good. That time, beautiful dexterity as he avoided Nelly. Switched hands. Laid it up with the left, and it's a 1-point lead for Team Bosco Institute. And a rip-off, a steal by Cooley. Beautiful job by Cooley. He has not touched the ball, by the way, on offense for a while. Murphy fakes the 3, drives, banks it up good. Trying to create contact as well, but Kyle Murphy with a beautiful ball fake, and Roland Houston wants to talk it over. It's a good one, 3-point lead for Bosco Institute. We'll take a break and be back to the Butova Gym.
Come on in and discover the new Cox Solutions store. Experience a whole new level of in-home comfort. It's all right here at the Cox Solutions store. Discover, learn, and experience more.
Drone Racing League pilot Wild Willie is testing his skills on the scariest course imaginable. His mom's house. Fortunately, he's using panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox, because even a 1-second delay could mean trouble for everyone. Wall-to-wall fast panoramic Wi-Fi from Cox. Wi-Fi at the speed of flight.
Yeah. 66-63, still anybody's game with 49.6 seconds left. Bruce Field, Mike Burns from the home of the Yellow Jackets at AIC. Well, you don't need a 3 here, Coach, right? You have 49.6 left.
plenty of time. You're in the bonus. Try to get the ball inside. Try to get fouled. Get to the free throw line. Big possession here offensively. Let's see what Coach Houston diagrammed out of that timeout.
2-3 zone again. Nice touch pass down low.
Great
and a beautiful
play.
delivery.
Great pass by Nelly. Great pass. Here we go.
Great
40
footwork
seconds.
that time. Almost a travel and a tip and almost a steal. Cooley lays it down low in the corner, faking the three, but knocking it out of bounds was Phi. You think he traveled? All right.
Absolutely.
Yep. There's the old coach in you.
Absolutely.
Tough to say. But look at
Great
this
pass.
Yeah.
Great cut.
Shot clock at 15. It's a 1-point lead. By the way, NBA Academy only with 5 fouls. So they've got one to give.
Sitting that zone's really made a difference.
Driving left. What else is new? He banks it in with the left hand. The lead is back to 3. Boy, Roland Houston. I don't know if he's upset at the official or, I think he is.
Yeah,
I think he thought there was a travel.
Yeah, I think Murphy might have dragged his feet over here on the sideline. That's what upset him.
Quick break. 13.5 left. We'll be back. We've had a little bit of everything in this game, but in the last 10 minutes, the man who's taken over the game is Nicholas Boyd.
Yeah, he's definitely the quarterback general for Bosco, and he's just made some huge plays for himself and for his teammates to give them the 3-point lead with 13.5 seconds to go.
All right, 13.5 left. Now, if you have something quick, I still say you can get a quick 2 here, and you have a foul to give. I mean, I know if you have a perfect play set up for a 3, take it. But still, you have time.
Yeah, Bosco's sitting in this zone, so it's going to be tough for them to drive. I try to get something inside out for a 3.
There's a 3 right side, no good. Back rim, Murphy had it momentarily. It's tipped around, and coming away with it is Christen, who drives, scoops, it doesn't matter. Bosco Institute escapes with a 3-point lead.
Great look in that corner there. I mean, you can't be, can't be upset with that look. But unfortunately, it didn't go down.
Boy, we saw a good one in the first game here at the Batova Gym in the Hoop Ball Prep Showcase. Bosco Institute wins it by 3, 68-65.